every Bear fan has the answer to this question. Who is Caleb Williams' number one receiver? Ask 10 fans, you'll probably get at least 3 different answers. Some believe it's Rome Odunze, others believe it's Luther Burden. Some, and don't overlook them, some believe Colston Loveland. Plenty of people think Ben Johnson is going to feature him all over this offense. But today isn't about who's the biggest name. It is about who will become Caleb Williams' most trusted weapon. So today, we're sorting the mail. Let's get into it. Delivery 1, Luther Burden III. Let's start with the youngin. Luther Burden brings something to this offense desperately needs: explosiveness. Give him 5 yards of space and he can turn it into 50. Ben Johnson believes and loves putting the football into the hands of playmakers who create after the catch, and Burden fits that mold perfectly. He can line up outside, he can line up inside, motion across the formation, touch passes, screens, jet sweeps. Defensive coordinators have to know where he is. But here's the question. Does that automatically make him Caleb Williams' number one wide receiver? I don't think so. Let me explain. Younger receivers generally need time to learn, route adjustments, timing, NFL coverages, and even build quarterback chemistry. Luther could absolutely become one of the most dangerous weapons on this football team. But becoming Caleb's number one most trusted receiver, that has to be earned. Delivery 2, Colston Loveland. Now let's talk about the biggest mismatch on the field. Colston. Let me explain. The middle of the field, third down, red zone, big catch radius. Quarterbacks love tight ends. Why? Because when everything breaks down, they usually find the biggest target. Ben Johnson has consistently shown that he loves using athletic tight ends to create favorable matchups. He's already talked about all of these matchups, and Colston is the Bears' ultimate weapon this season. Now, could Colston lead this team in receptions? Honestly, I think it's possible. But a tight end being your favorite safety blanket, more feasible. But it isn't necessarily the same thing as being wide receiver 1. So let's talk about the guy who everyone wants to, Rome. How do we talk about Rome? Because I honestly think Rome can quietly become one of the most feared football players on this team. Let's talk about his experience, chemistry with Caleb. He is a big outside receiver, body control, and catching traffic, and he has sideline awareness. Rome doesn't have to be open by 5 yards because Caleb trusts him to make big catches, show catches, shielded catches. And let me explain. Because every quarterback eventually develops what I classify as that guy. Burrow has Chase. Allen has DJ Moore. And to say that Rome is amongst those players, you are saying that Rome has developed elite chemistry and he instinctively is trusted by Caleb. And I believe that Rome has the exact abilities to become that player. But this is what Ben Johnson wants, because I think people miss this in the conversation. Not the fastest receiver, not the flashiest receiver, not the biggest even, not the highest draft pick. He wants who consistently wins, who reads coverages, who can adjust for the quarterback, who can earn Caleb's trust. Quarterbacks don't throw the players they like, they throw the players they can trust. We get it? Trust creates targets. My final delivery, Postie's verdict. I believe when it comes to Caleb Williams' true number one weapon, Luther Burden will create the most explosive plays. Colston Loveland may become the biggest mismatch and overall safety blanket. But if the Bears are to go where I believe they can go, where they're capable of going, Rome has to become Caleb Williams' wide receiver one. And let me explain. He's the most experienced. He's reliable. He can win on the outside. He has the body for contested catches. He drafted with Caleb, so he understands how he plays. And in critical moments, like fourth down last year against Green Bay, I think this is who Caleb trusts most. So, in closing, I want to hear from you, Postal Gang. Who finishes the season as Caleb Williams' number one target? Favorite target? Rome, Luther, Colston. Somebody else? I don't think so. Drop your answers below because I think it will be one of the biggest storylines of the entire 2026 season. But if you enjoyed this video, today's delivery only requires you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and join the Postal Gang. And until next time, until next delivery, I'm your Postman 1914. Bear down, and we gone.